Then 150 ambulances in Vermont, but only one can be top squad of the year.
Channel 3's Melissa Cooney spoke with the team that took home top honors from the state about what separates them from the rest.
The Glover Ambulance Squad is a group of 20, almost all volunteers, responding to calls for help in their corner of the state. They also make remote mountain rescues, and they played a huge role in helping curb the pandemic.
There is no such thing as a normal day.
Advanced EMT Ashley Fontaine says her team can do it all. The Glover Ambulance Squad covers the roughly 1,000 people in town, but also Westmore, South Albany, and other towns nearby. Despite the small size of the squad, the crew was recognized by the state for their service to the community. Part of the recognition came from their work during the pandemic, as vaccines lagged in the Northeast Kingdom. This crew held clinics giving shots and conducting COVID tests at home and in dozens of communities across the state.
We had a pretty hefty role in COVID, at least for, our smaller service that we are.
Fontaine says they administered 3,000 vaccines at 273 different clinics. They also swabbed around 4,000 noses and gave out thousands of take-home tests. In recent years, they've expanded to doing a few remote mountain rescues annually. And most recently, the squad became certified to distribute Narcan out of their headquarters.
Judgment-free, no questions asked. It could be for you, it could be for a family. We don't care. We just want people to have it to be safe.
Maintaining all these programs on top of their regular duties requires staff, and the squad has folks on duty 24/7.
Making our providers as prepared as possible kind of makes them want to stay on our squad because they know that they're going to get the best training that they can.
Unlike other ambulance services across Vermont, training officer and paramedic Rebecca Allen says they've been fortunate to have strong retention. That could be the case for other services soon after a recently established first responder state license program. It's a 20-hour course learning how to help with operations, CPR, and drive the ambulance. And you can work your way up to EMT from there.
It's opened quite a few doors for a lot of people in this area. We had 30% of our last reefer class go on to actually take an EMT course.
Training is especially important in a rural area like Glover. Like many Vermont towns, the squad deals with the challenges that come with the lack of cell service and local hospitals that are not a stone's throw away.
You have to know your stuff because that person is relying on you to help them for 35 minutes at least.
In Glover, Melissa Cooney, Channel 3 News.